Hey everybody, having a look at my 40-gallon waterfall tank here. I just came in and did a treatment for aphids again. 2 days ago I was in here and I was trimming up some of the plants, moving some stuff around. I brought some stuff in from outdoors. You can see I've got my columbine over here, got some bleeding heart going on right there, and I noticed on the countertop in the other room, after I'd been in here, there was one single aphid crawling across the countertop. So I came in here and I started looking, and I have not been able to find any aphids until just a few minutes ago. And oddly, the place I found the aphids was on my temple plant, which is right there. You can actually see some of the aphids in the middle there. And that came out of my gourami tank over here, and it was fully submerged when I cut it. So it certainly did not have aphids on it when I brought it over here, and it has aphids on it now without me really having done a whole lot from outside. So the only thing I can think that it would be on would be my daylilies back there. The daylilies are a juicy sort of plant, just the kind of thing an aphid would like to get its mandibles in, or whatever aphids have. Aphids basically are little vampires on your plants. They slice into the skin basically, and then they suck the juices from the inside. So woody plants, plants that don't have a lot of juices in them, tend to be less affected by aphids. But if you've got stuff that's succulent and delicious, then you will definitely have problems with aphids. So the daylilies, I'm trying to think ahead of myself while I'm talking here. The daylilies are all these sort of grassy looking spiky things, if you're not familiar with what daylilies look like. That could be where they came in, especially since right here is where I've now seen them. But I've looked everywhere and I haven't seen aphids on anything except right there. So I've actually already come in and I've used my soapy water, and that's exactly what that is. That is just kitchen dishwashing soap. Just a few drops, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon in there. 8-10 drops in there. Give it a good shake, mix it up, and spray the plants down thoroughly and get all the stems and everything. And then hopefully that will kill them. So aphids are usually sort of an ongoing issue with me with this tank, especially when you load it up with as many plants as I do. You can see everything's all wet because I've been soaping it up. So now that I've got everything all soaped up, I'm going to go ahead and do a water change to get any overspray that went into the tank out. And in fact, I've done this so many times now, I'm really kind of casual about it. I don't think that I'm putting anywhere near enough soap in this tank. Even when I get the overspray in there and everything else, I'm not doing anything close to enough soap in this tank to actually have any kind of a negative impact. But nonetheless, I will still get in there and do a water change anyway, and that way better safe than sorry. I will also say, since I got you here, my wife dug up a couple of tiger lilies out of the yard today. Those are going to be big. They will be taller than me by the time they are done, possibly. They're not going to get natural sunlight here, so they might not grow as thick and tall as they would outside. But they are just getting started, and you can see they are significant tiger lilies. So they should get, if not taller than me, pretty close to as tall as me, which means we're talking about somewhere, the flowers themselves are going to be somewhere up in this area. They're probably going to grow up and lean in, and we'll get some good 3D parallax type effect going on there when we move around the tank. We're starting to get that now, and you're starting to get a little bit of that sort of parallax when we move around. You can definitely get more of a 3D sensation on the tank. So there you go. I've had a hectic day. Don't know what the rest of my evening is going to be like, but I did spot those aphids and I just got in there and treated for them, so I did want to at least get updated on that real quick. So hopefully I will be getting some more video out later this evening, and make sure you're subscribed. You won't miss that or anything else I've got coming up. And then don't forget, of course, this one is my 40-gallon waterfall tank. So thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.